Buenas noches, gente, my dear people. No tengo cámara activa porque no quiero.
Then,
No.
now,
Forever. You can see me, motherfucking nigga.
together.
And now, WWE presents. Cabaret. First luck. First luck. First luck. Yeah. Yeah. Bueno, vamos a empezar mi leyenda. Pero, y ya creé mi leyenda, que estaba testando el juego.
After all the work and all the miles,
Get that train rolling, man.
all the sign-filled shows and sold-out seats. Now it's all about to change. Are you ready?
Yes. No me dejas seleccionarlos. Mike, vamos a hablar con Mikecito. Exportar, importar, exportar es mandar, ¿cierto? ¿Qué hice? No sé, pero vamos a seleccionar a Mikecito.
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Well, let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a chief content officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
Rama de decisiones. Aquí viene lo chingoncino. No tengo chat. No estoy viendo el chat. No me carga el chat. Que no al que me está viendo, hello. Decisiones. Ya no puedo escuchar música. Bueno, dícese, las decisiones importantes que repercuten en mi leyenda se marcan con estos iconos te indican la decisión que tomes tendrás peso en tu historia, incluidos los contenidos que estarán disponibles más adelante. Ok. Mi leyenda Mutin varia. Mutin. Juega mi leyenda Mutin varias veces para ver qué ocurre en todos los casos, pues cada decisión desemboca una historia diferente. Ok. Compite en la edición masculina,
This
hombre.
individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as
Una de las estrellas más importantes de Raw, una de las estrellas más importantes, una de las estrellas mayor renombre de SmackDown, la estrella más importante de otra promoción, una superstar campeona de MMA, no, la estrella más importante, la estrella más importante de otra promoción, o sea, de NXT, no, Raw es como, es que SmackDown y Raw, siempre me ha gustado más SmackDown que Raw, pero por hecho. Una de las sesiones importantes de Raw. Vamos por la de SmackDown. Aunque SmackDown tiene que título pelle. Y me tocaría ir. Es que el título más bacano es el de Raw. Raw. Porque el de SmackDown es todo plateadito y todo doradito y todo. Vámonos con Raw.
as one of the top superstars on Raw. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path
Ay,
to
güey,
lead
me
the
toca
new
contra
era
Cody
of
Rhodes.
WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
Sounds like the CCO thinks one of Raw's top
CCO.
names might be going number one
Triple
overall.
calva.
I can't wait for draft night.
Triple nariz le dice. De que. Soy Forsaken. Ahí llegó. Llegó el Mike. Forsaken. Wanna we change. Forsaken. No me gustan las cejas. Quiero modificárselas. Es muy tejón como yo. No me gusta. Estoy corriendo. Y seguro que se trata de arrobaje de Mike. Es Mike. El lanzamiento de la moneda entre los gyms. General Manager ha ganado el derecho a elegir primero en el draft esta semana que viene. Corren muchos rumores sobre quién será su próxima elección. Ok. Mensajes de las redes sociales. Las redes sociales son la manera más de implicarte en las historias. Las publicaciones aparecerán en tu cabecera y los mensajes privados en el buzón de MP, que no sé qué sea, como novedad. Este año en mi leyenda las historias no se iniciarán desde las redes sociales ni desde mensajes privados. No obstante, asegúrate de consultar tus redes sociales y mensajes directos para conocer contenido de estas. Incluso cuando estás en la historia de aliado, puedes seguir consultando tus redes sociales y mensajes privados para conocer información importante de la WWE. Son los próximos lunes. Triple H comienza. tiempo. Algunos responderán muy bien para prestar atención esta semana en X de los campeones por pareja intergénero de NXT Unity, Jay y Lex King saldrán a defender el título por pareja. Bla, 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 bla. Ok, no te pierdas el último episodio de TVB con combates de batalla en Las Vegas y va a estar brutal. Mensaje. Sé que han pasado bastante tiempo desde que fui general manager de Raw, pero aún me intereso por mi ex superstar. Te deseo suerte en la noche de los fichajes, aunque dudo que la necesites. Menú de mi leyenda. Este es el hub de mi leyenda. Si estás disponible, el menú cambiar jugador significa que puedes seleccionar para jugar historias o combates en vivo como tu otro personaje jugador. También puedes consultar tus redes sociales y tu progreso en la historia, personalizar tu aspecto de entrada y victoria y mejorar tus atributos. Ok, atributos. Aquí podrás mejorar a tu superstar. Los atributos se dividen en distintas categorías con 10 niveles por grupo. Cuando termines historia y combates en vivo, obtendrás puntos para mejorar que permiten subir el nivel de un grupo específico. Ok. Si pulsas 10 podrás ver atributos individuales que se asignan a cada grupo y resultan de especial utilidad si buscas mejorar un grupo de concreto para aumentar tus atributos. Ok, golpes, tenacidad, defensa, vamos a defensa, munición, llaves una, tenacidad, vamos a ver qué dice. Tenacidad, durabilidad del cuerpo, eh, golpes, fuerza de los esto, llaves no me sirve. Agilidad, sí, esto sí, aire carrera, munición, defensa, inversión de golpes, defensa sí, bueno, esto. Lo de llaves si no me interesa. ¿Cuántos puntos me quedan? Usar puntos. Ah, puedo subirle a llaves, puedo subirle visión, puedo defensa, tenacidad, golpes, 5, 5, 5, tenacidad 6. Dámosle allá 4 y a sumisión a 4, listo. Otro 6, 6, no me deja subirle. ¿La defensa qué es? Inversión de golpe no. Para subirle esto. Ah, no me deja subir más. Ok. Cambiar el nivel. Ah, ya, 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 ya. Quiero cambiar las cejas. No me gustan esas cejas. Aspecto, pelo y esto. Cejas. Acércate, padre, porque no me gustan esas cejas. Se ve todo raro, es que se ve todo raro. Unas más delgaditas, no tan, tampoco. Es que estas son las que tienen. Me gustan estas, son como muy términos muy. Estas mira, están como bien. Más o menos. Este están también medio. Las últimas, a ver cuáles son las. Está bugueado. Estas son re feas, estas son de puro asiático. De las asiáticas no quiero. Estas le quedan bacanas. Yo tampoco quiero que sea cejón, pero la cosa. Estas están más o menos. Estas o estas. Estas están bien. No creo que sea cejón, la cosa que tiene estas cejotas. Las que parecen de dinero con esta. También están medio bien. Vamos a verlas. Me estaba seleccionando el color. Y ahora me toca buscar un color tan feo. La barba me toca oscurecérsela un poco. Es que está muy. Y nada, Quiero ver qué más barbas hay. Lo estoy alejando mucho. Dejémoslo así. Voy a cambiar las cejas en todas. La cosa es esa. Aunque siento que no se le pintan las cejas por eso. Pero dejémoslo así. De recejón. Pilla. De recejón. Ya, listo. Ahora sí, se vino lo chido. Hub de mi leyenda. Este es el hub de mi leyenda. Desde aquí puedes descubrir nuevas historias hablando con gente de este hub. También puedes entrar en las nuevas funciones de combate en vivo, hablando con Troy Sinkin. Los combates en vivo permiten mejorar a tu personaje y ganar recompensas especiales. Ok. Los iconos que aparecen junto a cada personaje del juego te indican si se trata de una historia audaz, una historia cómica, una historia calculadora o una historia de aliado. Las oportunidades de combate en vivo mostrarán el icono like. Ok, si quieres pasarte rápidamente la historia principal, céntrate en completar las historias de tu personalidad designada y las historias de aliado, junto con otros contenidos de la ruta principal. Si prefieres subir de nivel los atributos de tu personaje y conseguir recompensas exclusivas, tómate un poco más de tiempo y juega los combates en vivo. Ok, Adam Pierce o Freaking Rollins. Hablemos con Freaking Rollins.
The winds of change are blowing.
Talking about the draft, I assume?
Yep. You and I haven't had much of a chance to get acquainted here on Raw. I wouldn't mind if we end up on the same brand so that we can finally have a match or two.
I wouldn't mind that either. We could do big things together.
I guess we'll see where we end up. I know they're saying you could be staying here on Raw, but I've been around a while and I've seen a lot of crazy things. When it comes to the WWE draft, you just never know.
I'll be ready for anything.
Well, if it isn't the subject of all those draft rumors.
What do you mean?
Come on, you heard what Triple H said. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 in the draft next week.
Since Raw has the first pick, you could put an end to all the speculation and just tell me who you're picking first.
My lips are sealed. But I will say that I doubt tonight is your last match on Raw. Oh, and speaking of the draft, make sure you look good up there on the stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay, but more importantly, make sure you look good in your match tonight. Can't have my potential first pick losing the week before the draft.
Al combate. No os perdáis el que podría ser el último combate de Hells en Raw. Ok.
And here's the man whose name is on everyone's mind.
No se puede importar música, si no, no cuando reggaetón mejor, muy débil. Hasta lo chingado. Uy.
There's been a lot of speculation about this guy's future, and if you've seen him in the ring, you can understand why.
Rumors are just rumors, but a strong showing here against Montez Ford could help turn those rumors into reality.
The draft might be a week away, but this match starts now.
Contra Seth Freaking Rock. Contra Montez Ford. Bueno.
Montez Ford is in the house.
And his opponent, representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford. Well, guys, you know Montez is a decorated tag team star. He also has incredible potential as a singles competitor. Montez has all the confidence and skill he needs. Energy level of multiple superstars all wrapped up in a one. And will that be enough tonight? We all want the smoke. You can't handle the smoke. Yes, I can.
Es partir de la madre
With all
perro.
the talk about presumptive draft picks and Triple H's cryptic
So-
messages, we might be forgetting about Montez Ford.
Good point, Corey. Montez is a former Royal Rumble winner who's coming back from injury. I'm sure he'd love to make his own statement.
No me dejó ni colocar la estatura.
Both superstars have a lot on the line and a lot to say about it, and they will surely let their fists do the talking. Oh, my goodness. There's the knee right to the face. Oh, man. Hoisted up. Gutbuster. And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
Montez is definitely in peril here.
Split blade. Nicely done. Ford unable to fast talk his way out of that. If this lands, it's over. Phoenix Splash. Hooked up. Oh my God, a small package driver. Connecting with a sharp elbow. Oh.
He manages to slip out of the
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Vicious right forearm. He's getting completely overwhelmed now.
He's definitely running into a roadblock here.
Cracked around into a neck breaker. Lands the elbow.
Ah,
Strong elbows right on the mark. Boom.
padrecito, a la
And now
esquina.
placed in the corner.
And launches him into a buckle bomb.
Montez is in a very vulnerable position here. Oh, it's coming.
Ay, ya se cansó el Mikecito.
Will that finish Montez? Knee right to the face.
Oh,
Quiere
man.
descansar
Ford
aquí.
seems unable to turn the momentum here.
Yeah, Ford's having trouble fighting back.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious. It's obvious Montez Ford is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
Oh, he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here.
Oh, several kicks to the face, and one more for good measure.
Vicious knee.
Just a display of command and control from him.
You can see the focus in his eyes.
Being carried around now. Ran face first.
Well, that does not look good. Yeah, it seems to have opened him up pretty bad.
Into the ring again now.
Nicely done.
Devastating elbow. Got him where he wants him.
Up and
Falcon arrow suplex.
pulls the ripcord.
Knee strike to the face. And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
Yeah, Ford's having trouble fighting back.
Moonsault! Moonsault! Oh, goes tumbling to the outside. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Planted face first. Soaring. Montez Ford.
Eso dolió.
Into the barricade. And he saw that coming from Montez. And he gets set back into the ring.
Brutal knee strike. That's a well-targeted attack to the body. I missed you. I wanted to knee you in the face again.
Ford seems unable to turn the momentum here. Somehow Montez has to turn the tide. Boom! Devastating kick. Ooh, elbow strike. Got him where he wants him. Up and down. Falcon arrow. Incredible. Ooh. Oh, man.
He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
Look. Oh, man. Good grief.
Turn your lights out. Caught him.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Making his way to the top here. Uh-oh. I wouldn't be getting up if I were him. From the top rope, a super stomp.
That's got to be the end right there.
Shoulders down. And that may be one of the biggest wins of his career.
Here is your winner, The Beast.
This man just showed why he's about to be drafted #1. He's got the talent, the drive, and the win here tonight.
He certainly helped his cause, Saxton. Nothing's a sure thing until it's a done thing, but it would be a surprise if all those rumors turned out to be false.
Hola Martín. Anda aquí concentrado que no mire el chat.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft. There's rumors the Superstar will be staying on Raw as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by Adam Pearce.
Puntos. Bien.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Simple. I'm not afraid of a fight. I pull no punches and I won't back down. I guess you could say I'm the bold and brash type.
I should have known. What can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I don't have time for internet gossip. All that matters to me is what happens when the bell rings. If I go #1, that just means there's a bigger target on my back. But I live for that sort of thing. So just bring it.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Triple nariz.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I'm ready, but I'm actually a little disappointed it's just a draft, and I don't get to punch someone in the face.
Hey, it's WWE. You never know. I've got to get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one. Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Now talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I'm focused on kicking someone's ass. Don't care who it is.
Perfect. I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right? Not how I imagined draft night going, but we both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Do you believe in miracles?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Fox.
I'm not really fond of most local competitors, but this is more like it. What was this guy's MMA record, Saxton?
0-12 in professional fights and one draw that was overturned to a loss.
Of course. Why do these guys do this to themselves? Or to me, rather?
The first overall draft pick is ready for action.
Wrestling has more than one loyal fan.
It's great to hear the crowd give this superstar the reception he deserves, especially after what happened last week.
Absolutely, Saxon. That unexpected attack might have spoiled his draft night, but tonight he's got a chance to make his own lasting impression. A new era for Raw, and its top draft pick starts right now.
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron. But now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he is drafted.
Oh, look at this.
An easy kick out there.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Getting him right into the corner.
Turns that in his favor.
Absolutely brutal. Ruthless.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Oh, the moonsault connects. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault. The face of Adrian looks like it's been through a wood chipper.
Got it cinched in. This could be it.
Small package driver.
He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back.
Caught the leg. Oh, he's looking to completely render this leg useless. Stump puller leg
What?
snap.
Similar,
Very
the same
effective.
dirty.
Cuts the attack off. Super kick. Oh my.
Uh-oh.
Buck comes right back at him. Sliced bread, but a counter power slam. Ah, right to the back. Talk about force.
That'll give you whiplash.
Delivers the cross body. Ooh, great anticipation. Return fire on Adrian. Oh, God, that hurt. Bang! Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No way. No way.
Pedigree!
This could be it. It could end right here.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
The
Is
police.
that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Bogota, Colombia, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Beast, Mike.
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxon. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
The mask is off, the gloves are off, and any moment we'll be off too.
The legitimate businessman, Tony D'Angelo.
opponent, representing the family from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
A man who has amassed power in NXT and has continually grown his family.
Tony's faced hardship, attacks, even incarceration during his time in NXT, but he has continued to thrive.
A dangerous man inside the ring, and from what I've heard, pretty dangerous outside of it, too.
You cannot deny the explosiveness of Tony D'Angelo. We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal. You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Oh, the elbow connects.
So much damage inflicted.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. Oh, man.
He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
And it looks like he might have just caught Tony D napping.
Sling blade!
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack. Tony might be feeling a bit rattled. One step ahead there.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing Tony needed.
Tony showing it's not a time for lying down. It's time for fighting back. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Stepping out of the ring here. Oh, that got turned around on D'Angelo.
Sling blade!
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends. A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Oh, man. He avoids the contact.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. Might be going high risk here. We can see a count out here. From way up. Oh, no, went big and pays for it. The high risk just resulted in a big splat. Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around.
Kick to the gut.
Cracked around into a neck breaker. He's looking fairly drained.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down.
Sent flying out of the ring here. And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap. Look at this.
Barrel roll tope? What? Went straight to the outside and landed right on the target.
A textbook example of high risk, high reward right there. And he comes in under the ropes now. Climbing to the top. What's he having? Blast off. Taking a flight to nowhere. Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation. Effective counter. Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
High cross body.
Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pedigree.
Tony is completely out of sorts here. Time to end this. Oh,
D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
Set up for a second time. That has to be the finishing blow he needs.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this. Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT. We need help back there right now. Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too. The NXT Unity
Es una invasión, qué
Champions
chimba.
have taken out CM Punk. And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO opponents? Are you serious? What are we witnessing?
Claro, no es una invasión.
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless. We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Eso es una invasión. No lo sé,
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget, I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from a rival promotion.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Ahora tengo que manejar a la vieja también. Es interesante la historia, pero está como hardcore.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
My ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
No, ¿y qué dijo? Qué weón.
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
We are going to kick some Mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
Está interesante. Ya, y otra más. Ah, esta es Pro Wrestling Japanese. ¿No? Interesa una competencia. Ah, de razón decía que independiente, que puedas elegir independiente. No mejor elegir la entrada ni la celebración, creo que la tengo así. Ni los movimientos me los dejo colocar. No sé qué movimientos tendrán. El público sí tiene rasgos asiáticos. ¿Cómo manejar esta vieja? Ok. No sé qué movimientos tendrá entonces. Allá lejos son movimientos de aquí. Ah, me lo invirtió, güey. Ese árbitro no me deja ver. ¿Y otra no la invierte? A ver qué tan cierto es que las mujeres son ganadoras en este juego. ¿Me invirtió? Ok. Dame, honey. Ah, me lo invirtió. What the- ¿Se puede hacer una inversión de una inversión? Ah, sí, ahora sí se le ve la sangre. Puede ganar, sería re injusto.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
I would have just wanted to go invade them right back, but I'm intrigued. How are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still have my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone nonstop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. Lexus, JC, after this match is over, can you help me set up my new office computer? Having trouble with that pesky dongle again. Black suit I got? Just trying to fit that whole rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working? What? And you two were supposed to be hot free agents? I don't get it.
Is it?
It's too bad we're not recording this match. It's worthy of 6 stars. Get in. 0.6, maybe. Yeah.
Tag is good.
Can we pick up the pace? I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning.
1. There's the tag.
auditioning to be wrestlers? Or are you going for more of a second stage improv comedy vibe? Hey, Lexus and JC, do you know if Mutiny offers a 401? Okay, I forgot to ask in my interview. I have a whole bunch of ideas for how we can freshen up NXT. Bringing back the shaky cam every time someone gets hit. 3 cuts per second. Bailey and KO are gonna love it.
Tag is good.
I've seen more impressive moves in a slow motion replay.
Tag is good. That's a tag.
Not gonna lie, this beat's working for... Miz, well, that's not saying much. Every Tuesday I had to clip his toenails. Am I... oversharing? You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase.
One, two, that's 3. Bring it.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promise the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity Champions are gonna look great. And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
la entrada y la victoria. Muy buen nombre. Pues esto, ¿no? Creo que sí está así. A ver, la entrada actual que tengo con esa vieja. Me la creo aleatoria. Ya sé. La embarré con una cosita.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase decide.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles.
Ouch, me pegué.
Huge title defense for the champs coming up next, guys. It's definitely a big match for them, Cole, but given how they've looked of late, I suspect they'll walk out of here the same way they walked in, as champs.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the Beast, Mike, and the Queen, and their opponents, the team of Lexis King and JC Jane.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Interesante.
How much might a...
RB, Rita. LB, L esto.
Prize change like this affect the Unity Champs game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. And instead, you have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
Ooh! He almost got caught by that one.
Our champ is looking slightly rattled down. Look at this. Boom, nice. Arm wringer applied. Beautiful back kick. Using the elbow as a weapon.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Hey, 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 don't come over here.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that'll stop him. And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
The referee putting their foot down, not going to let this end in a disqualification.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
She's got it, Sarah. I don't think I'll be able to watch what's to come.
And what a maneuver we just
saw there.
I do not see this match going. Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury. Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot. And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes. Is that the wrestler?
Tenía la boca deforme el árbitro.
Challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane. Looks like his eye's okay. Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover. That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase. Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Here's a chance to prove yourself. Think you can handle this match?
Wrestling has made everyone loyal family.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Bogota, Colombia, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Beast, Mike. And his opponent, representing
Seleccionado. Ya los acordes que no lo puedo parar. Ah, me lo invirtió. Mientras me lo invirtió.
Here is your winner, the Beast,
No sé, no, que me volvió caca. La espalda debe estar, ajá, con unas pequeñas marcas. Así.
I've got something big cooked up. You ready to get in the kitchen?
Ahí me piro porque tengo que conseguir una cosa de valor.
Wrestling has been loyal family.
The following is a tornado tag team match. Introducing first, from Bogota, Colombia, weighing in at 210
Rico Pachi. Me sientan feo, pues, que me ya se que me van a meter.
From Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Tattoo.
Ah, pero ya no estoy lesionado. Ah, pero ahora sí.
Here are your winners, the Queen and the Beast, Mike.
No saqué la eliminación, que era una rueda. Esa vaina que combate más difícil.
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Información de la historia de confirmación de la historia. Te ofreceré información relevante sobre la historia, como las recompensas que has ganado. Por completarla, siempre tienes opción de confirmar o salir de la historia a través de él. Si decides confirmar, fijarás su trayectoria en dicha historia y no podrás empezar ninguna otra ni combates en vivo hasta que termines. Explorar un poco más o personalizar tu sorpresa, puedes rechazar y volver más adelante, ¿ok? Yo ya iba a salirme.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys. What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Y yo sí respailan.
Anarchy. Well, tonight they're getting all they can handle.
Got out of the way, but can't capitalize.
Venga, papá, venga. Te enseño a pelear. Y ahora sí.
Has it hooked in. There's a small package driver.
Caught with the elbow. Hoisted up. Gutbuster. Mark finding an opening.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
So precise with the super kick. The hit's starting to take their toll on him a little. And Coffey is really being knocked around here.
This is where Mark Coffey will be tested. Pedigree!
Here's the pin. Can Mark Coffey dig out of it? He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else.
Espérese, Mike.
Setting up neck breaker position. Oh, forearm to the back.
From the top rope, all the way.
Ajá, y perdió el super remate. Ah.
Took the high risk, but unfortunately, no reward. A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
Nicely done.
His body is showing the effects of this match.
But the question now is, can you find a response through the pain? God.
Referee continues the count.
Not much time left here. Oh, whipped right into the post.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Ooh, and he stops that off.
Ah, listo, con que vamos a jugar a eso.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for that trouble.
Swipe blade!
Nicely done.
Headed back into the ring.
Has it hooked in.
Small package driver.
My, oh my, what elevation.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Kick right to the ribs. Uh-oh.
Pulling him in for the breaker.
Right to the lower back.
And Coffee is really being knocked around here.
Ay, sí le salen
Coffee now
morados en la
just
espalda,
trying
mire.
to survive. Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
What impact. You know what he's thinking, and it is not good. From the top.
On the top. A super stop.
And Coffee has made that cover.
Coffee's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffee right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
segundo, si no, nunca estoy bien. Y para llegar a John Cena toca con 20. 0. Podía ser campeonato unificado por parejas. Manager secuestrado. Yo creo que hasta aquí dejo hoy el de esto. Ay, ay, ay. Gracias por la expectación. Buena noche. Mañana continuamos con la historia. Está interesante.